Now the kicker, MIKEMINZ013's, about ready to get us started. And we are underway from Cincinnati. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Quickly to the air is Burrow. That one taken in by T. Higgins. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. An early statement on the game's first play. 18 yards and a first down. They're passing here. Joe Burrow. A short throw there, pulled in by all. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And that'll make it second down. Here's Burrow. Over the middle here to Brown. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 43. Throwing again, it's Burrow. And this one almost intercepted. Not a good throw there. Nearly an opening drive, INT. Second and 10 now, Burrow. That's caught by his big tight end, Mike Gesicki. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 27-yard line. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. Open man is Chase, complete. Touchdown! Jamar Chase, 27 yards. And the Bengals are on the board first here this afternoon. They said that they wanted to get him involved early, and what a way to cap their opening drive, Charles. We know he's one of the fastest receivers in the NFL, and he showcased it on that play.
And when you have a guy like that, you want to make sure the defense sees him early, right? You want to see how they're going to adjust, how they're going to try and guard him, because they can't replicate his speed in practice unless they've got one of the few guys who are as fast as he is. And all it took was one drive. He burned them, and I don't think it's the last time they call his number in this one.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. Love going to break the huddle, lead the Packers up here first and 10 at their own 22. A first carry for the all-pro running back, it's Josh Jacobs. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. Second down, Jacobs once more. Down the numbers, there he goes. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Packers. Josh Jacobs, 71 yards. And the Packers are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. The Packer offense and Jordan Love staying out there, so they're going to try to go for 2. They'll try to run it with Jacobs. And he'll get in to tie this game at 8. Well, it's definitely early enough here. They didn't need to go for 2. They didn't have to go for 2, but they did. We're all tied at 8.
Is this one of those anything you can do, I can match?
Yeah.
Because that's exactly what we got on that one. Neither one of these teams wants to give any ground, do they?
And not what he was hoping for when he brought it out. They're going to get him down short of the 15-yard line. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And that last drive, so effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. Maybe not many people were focused on the trenches. There was good protection there.
Excellent protection. So now, defensively, you've almost got to get down to those starters blocks like you're a sprinter. get lower than those guys on offense and find a way to roar through them or around them to get into the face of the passer.
Easier said than done, though.
Way easier said than done. But they've got to try something because right now they're just cutting them to shreds.
And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 43. Now it's Burrow. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
As a corner, you have to be able to run with guys step for step downfield or man coverage and make up ground quickly in zone. You have to put yourself in position to make plays just like that one we saw there.
Here's Brown on 2nd down. Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. Chase Brown, 43 yards. And the Bengals have taken the lead. Zach Taylor's made the decision. They'll go for 2 here. And Burrow's going to look to throw for it. And this will be caught. They get the 2, and they double them up now at 16-8. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Now this aired out deep for Reed. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Haven't met a corner that's worth his salt yet that ever admits to worrying about man coverage. How about the play there, breaking that pass up?
And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. They go with Jacobs. And I'm not sure he got there. Did they stop him? They did. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Bengals are going to get it back in terrific field position. Throwing now, Burrow on 1st down. He will find his man Chase complete. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 18 yards on that one, and the Bengals are moving. 1st down. Now Burrow. On the right side, open is Gesicki. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. Ready for the second quarter from Cincinnati. It's the Bengals with the football here, as they've got it with a 2nd down and 2 coming up. From the gun, a give to Brown. And the stop will come inside the 5 and the 4. 54 yards rushing for him now on just his first 3 carries.
Not too many more ideal situations at 2nd and 2 in order to try and pick up a 1st down. They ran it and picked it up.
Brown is going to go backwards. He'll lose yardage back to the 5. Back at the 5-yard line now, 2nd and goal. They motion the running back out left. That's to Chase. He's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Jamar Chase with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Bengals go up by 2 touchdowns. CD, that's his 2nd touchdown already. And how about this offense? 3 drives, 3 touchdowns.
An absolute total team effort right now. And let's face it, I don't think he's done. We're still in the first half. There's a lot of time left to go. I don't know what they're going to do on the other side trying to slow him down. But right now, he's feeling it.
after the made field goal. Here's McPherson to send this one away. And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin the drive at the 30. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway.
Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on fourth down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it. Sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 47. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown.
No secret, but they still had to execute it, and they still had to protect the guy throwing the ball, because oftentimes when you empty the backfield, people bring pressure at you. They managed to hold in there and successfully complete the touchdown pass.
And this is going to be caught, so they do get it. And the 2 points, now they're back down to a 1-score deficit. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeout. It away.
He will return this from deep in the end zone.
And he'll be out of bounds here, a yard shy of the 25 of the 24. The Bengals drive about to get going.
Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. They've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us.
And he's got a Bengals first down as he's got this up to about the 34-yard line.
Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
They go right back to the ground here in Brown. And this time not as successful as he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
And Chase will go in motion left.
On 2nd down, Burrow. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
Give him a little extra credit there. His head was cool as the play broke down. Didn't force a throw, and in the end, got to show off his athleticism with a nice gain to bring up a new set of downs.
Eluding the pressure right.
Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. And the Packers are going to take over at their own 41.
He's certainly not been afraid to take some chances downfield. Now, look, it's paid off for him a couple of times. That time, not so fortunate.
And that's where I want to start, what you said. It's paid off a couple of times. So his aggressiveness has been good for his offense for the most part. So he throws an interception there. No one likes that, but I would not rein him back in. The return on investment thus far has been pretty good. 2 touchdowns to 1 interception.
Following the interception, Love.
This is caught. It's Christian Watson.
And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. And a nice gain at 21 yards. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. To throw now. Here's Love.
And complete once again to Watson.
And that's good for a gain of 6, and it'll be 2nd down. Now Love. Flushed out right. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a 1st down. Love now. And he's taken down, trying to do a little too much, getting outside of the pocket, and it results in a sack.
Well, many times when you talk about mobile quarterbacks, you get the sense that they feel like they can get out of any bad situation. They keep moving around and trying to emulate guys like the Scrambler or the Dodger. Instead, they keep losing yardage and digging themselves a hole that they can't get out of.
Some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21. Love.
That's taken in by Watson.
And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line.
Here now, 3rd and a yard.
Trying to run for it with Jacobs. And he gets the 1st down yardage before he's brought down just outside the 10 at the 11. Here's Love. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Now a 2nd and 10.
To pass, here's Jordan Love. Flush to his right.
He tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Bengals are going to get the football here as he gets this up past the 20-yard line.
Well, I would guess it combined, if you spoke to both defenses, neither side has a lot to celebrate today. They haven't had a lot of stops, but that one right there, that's a big one because they stole points away with that play. And just as importantly, picked up a key stop on an offense that's been really impressive here in the early going.
And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout.
Here we go. 180.
They'll keep it on the ground again here. And now off to the races down the right side.
How about this? Racing to the end zone.
And he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done? You get in a 2nd and long situation down here in the red zone, I'd say most defensive coaches would think pass, let's bring some pressure. So this is kind of a tendency breaker here to hit him with something on the ground, and he'll take it all the way into the end zone.
And it's going to be caught. Not sure why they went for 2, but they do get it. So we've hit intermission. possession. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Packers set to get the football first, and they are trailing on the scoreboard as we resume action, ready for the third quarter.
And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line.
Well, the first half, they struggled a little bit to keep pace offensively, CD. Down 2 scores here.
There he goes, left side. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. So from 135 all the way over to the other. Here's 1st and 10. Throwing. Love. Escaping the pressure right. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Play fake. Here's Love. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple. Love looking to throw it. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
Running straight ahead is Jacobs. And able to get him inside the 5 here, just inside the 5 to about the 4.
2nd down, ball on the 3. 1st down marker at the 1-yard line.
Touchdown, Packers!
Jaden Reed from 4 yards out. And the Packers are able to cut into this lead as they score on the opening drive of the second half.
Check 26, check 26. Check.
They'll try to run it with Jacobs. And they are 3 for 3 on 2-point conversions as he is into the end zone for the score. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away.
And we'll see a return here from the end zone.
Unable to corral him. He fights through.
And not what he was hoping for when he brought it out. They're going to get him down short of the 15-yard line.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
But Charles, they still have the lead despite their defense giving up a touchdown on the previous possession. And even though they have...
There he goes, right side.
Now he's into the clear again. Off to the races. Moving inside the 20.
And all the way in for a Cincinnati score.
He goes 86 yards there on the touchdown run. And the Bengals are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
This offense, they were dynamic in the first half. The halftime break, that didn't slow them down at all. Big strike here in the third quarter.
It's almost as if they were saying, it's not just our skill in the first half that's getting this done, it's confidence as well. And confidence has taken over this game in a big way. How about these strikes that we're seeing?
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway.
A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they look up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, and I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted.
Daxton Hill picks it off, and the Bengals are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line. Well, he exited the pocket trying to improvise. That was a tough throw, and unfortunately, it wound up in the wrong pair of hands.
And, Brandon, when you're on the run, sometimes your downfield vision can get skewed just a bit. Now, the beauty of extending a play is sometimes your receivers find their way open, but oftentimes you end up closing down part of the field and bringing those defenders to the ball, and that one was picked off.
So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Another one into the hands of Jamar Chase.
And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. 36 yards on the play.
Well, this game has certainly had no shortage of offense. Both teams have been revved up from the start. And here's yet another big play.
That's to Chase. He's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati.
A 3-yard touchdown pass.
And the Bengals take the interception on defense and convert it into 6 points.
11-90. 11-11.
They'll look to throw. And this one incomplete. So they went for the 2. They don't get it. Tough there. Good pass. Hit the hands. He just couldn't bring it in.
And every receiver's coach everywhere seeing that play. Focus, focus, focus. Watch it all the way in and tuck it away.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got to